Hey guys, this is the Betamax Man here. I've got a LaserDisc pickups video, and I've actually got two LaserDiscs that are pretty rare and very hard to get a hold of. One of them will pop up on eBay every once in a while. The other one, almost never see it. So we're gonna show you some of those as well. But so let's go ahead and start out. We have a movie that I ordered because I'm gonna watch it. I start watching Christmas shows in the month of November, and I watch Christmas shows all the way through December. So Christmas movies are something that I really enjoy. And that's going to be something I'm really going to want to see. So I watched this movie on VHS when I was a kid, and I remember when this movie first came out. So anyway, we have Prancer, which is a Christmas movie, which I'm not going to be, watching that until the month of November. So that's, because we got a month yet before, we got Halloween coming up. So I would like to pick up a couple of horror movies on LaserDisc or Betamax. I do have the movie The Shining for Halloween, and then I have the movie Halloween on LaserDisc. So there's be a few horror movies that I'm going to want to watch for the month of October. But anyway, so here we go. We have Prancer. And here's the back. Now, this is just a pan and scan. This is not widescreen. I wish it was widescreen, but it's not. No, I'm okay with pan and scan. I'm fine with pan and scan. I'm also trying I like to have both pan and scan and widescreen if I can. I'm actually wanting to get a hold of a copy of the late 90s movie Titanic. That movie, I have the widescreen, but I want to get the pan and scan, but that one is extremely rare. You hardly ever see the pan and scan Titanic movie from the 90s, so that one's going to be one that I probably won't see too many of. And because I bought this, I know what you're saying, didn't you already buy this? Yes, I did, but it was damaged on both sides. So I had to buy another one, and unfortunately, I couldn't find one that was sealed, but I found one that was in pretty good condition. I would say that this is in mint condition. Now, the other one was sealed, so I was very disappointed when it was damaged. But now I have a copy that I could actually watch. I watched it the other day. I watched it yesterday, actually. And don't worry, because this is just a pickups video, but we do got part 3 of the PAL machine that I'm going to do tomorrow. So we're going to do the PAL machine tomorrow, and I'm going to try and finish up the SL5000 as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the SL5000 working, because it's just giving me so much grief. But I'm sure going to try. But I know for sure we're going to get the PAL machine working. So, here we have the back of the Casper. And then we have Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Total Recall. And there's the back. This is the pan and scan version. And I will probably get the widescreen version. This one is kind of a really weird movie. Basically, it's about being on the planet Mars. It's kind of weird. I've never seen this one before. So, anyway, this is a pan and scan. I'll probably get the widescreen version of it as well. Just so I have both versions. It would be awesome to do that. And we have Bounty Tracker. And this has got Lorenzo Lamas in it. He was in a TV series called Renegade. And that series ran for 4 years. And it was a great TV series. I really like this guy because he's heavily into martial arts. He's extremely skilled when it comes to martial arts. And in this movie, he really shows just how badass he really is when it comes to martial arts. Is he all that good of an actor? Well, I don't know. I mean, I think he does a decent job acting, but I more or less like to see his movies because they're always action movies, or he's showing off his skills with martial arts. And of course, this guy has some good skills too. So what is that? Matthew Hughes. And there is the back. And this one, this was hard to find. This one, it's not in the greatest shape, It had some stickers that I removed, and when I removed the stickers, it took some of the ink as well. So this one's not in that great a shape as far as the cover goes, but the disc has some minor scratches, but it still plays fine. And the weird thing is that this was never released on DVD or Blu-ray for the United States. The United Kingdom got a DVD release of this movie, but we did not. So the only way here in the States that you're going to get this movie, it's going to be on either VHS or LaserDisc. I have seen this movie on beta, but that was a long time ago. And this was, I think this was like 1992 when this movie came out. Well, 92 was basically the last year for pre-recorded movies in a lot of the stores. And, of course, you could special order a movie on that format up until mid-90s. As far as I know, about 96 was about the last year you could special order movies on beta. But, more than likely, this is, it's VHS or LaserDisc. And I'd much rather have the LaserDisc because the LaserDisc has such good picture quality compared to shitty VHS. But, yeah, this is a great film. I like this movie. Very well done film, I think. So, anyway, and then we have Blade Runner. This is the director's cut. Now, this is actually not only is it got the special widescreen edition director's cut, the original cut of the futuristic adventure. This is on CAV. So it's a 2-disc set. It's recorded in standard play, which is CAV. There were two different ones. There were CAV and CLV. and CAV was 30 minutes, CLV is 60, and you had constant angular velocity or constant linear velocity, or you had I can't remember the other one, but there was another one. Oh, CAA, constant angular acceleration. So, okay, here we're gonna flip to the back, and I don't want you guys seeing the last one yet. Here is the back of Blade Runner. So, nice to have in my collection. I also have this on CED, capacitance electronic disc, so the RCA Selectavision. I have it on that, but of course, on that format, it is full screen. But this is a widescreen release. They do have the... I do plan on maybe buying the full screen release of this film. When I first watched this movie, I did not like it. But it kind of grows on you after a while. Now, some people love this movie right off the bat. Me, I had to watch it a couple times in order to kind of really understand the movie and understand what they were trying to tell in this story. And of course, Harrison Ford's in it, so you cannot go wrong with Harrison Ford. He's probably one of the greatest actors of all time, you know. So, okay, so here we go, guys. Underneath this is probably one of the most rarest LaserDiscs ever made. So we'll give you one hint. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. 'Cause we're all dudes. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Okay, you guys know what it is now. Good Burger. One of the most rarest and hard to find LaserDiscs. So, this was very expensive. This was about $150 LaserDisc. Was it worth $150? No. But that's the thing. When stuff like this, you know, people want a lot of money for, it's not really that they're worth it. It's just that's what people will pay for it, to have it in their collection, if they really want the movie bad enough. I tried to talk the seller down to $120, but he wouldn't have it. He was like, nope, I'm firm on the price, and that's the price, and that's it. And, you know, it's kind of irritating, because I seen this little sticker that came off of it. It was like a little thrift store sticker, and he got it for, I think, like $3-4 bucks. So somebody just didn't know what they had. But anyway, yeah, I mean, paying $150 is a lot of money for a LaserDisc, but for a LaserDisc that is this rare and this hard to find, I mean, I've been wanting this for a couple years and never thought that I would ever get it. I thought, well, I'll never get to have it on LD, so I'll probably have to buy it on either DVD or Blu-ray. And I thought, you know what, no, if I'm going to buy this movie, it's going to be on Blu-ray. If I can't get it on the format I really want it on, LaserDisc, I'll just buy it on Blu-ray, because there's no point in buying a DVD, because DVD is standard def, and, you know, I don't know. If I'm going to watch something in standard definition, it's going to have to be on LaserDisc or a beta, you know. Yeah, I mean, just to have this movie. I've been searching for a few years, actually, for this movie. And never finding it. Just never finding it. And so the person I bought this from, He's a good seller. He ships things pretty quickly. He protected it. He put it in a double box. Because I told him, I said, I'm really worried about this getting damaged in the mail. Because I said, I've had a couple that have gotten damaged in the mail in the last couple times I've ordered discs. And he said, no problem, I'll put it in a double box. And he did, and it arrived safely. So here is the back. Now, it's got Keenan and Kel on the front of the title there. That's because these two actors were on a TV series in the 90s. It was a 90s Nickelodeon series called Keenan and Kel. And they were always getting in trouble. And they never could stay out of trouble. And of course, to celebrate this rare occasion, we have to celebrate with a mellow yellow. Make the mellow yellow move, know what I mean? That was a Ernest P. Worrell commercial. Jim Varney did the commercial for mellow yellow, and he used to say, make the mellow yellow move. Oh yeah. So, and yeah, I like it way better than Mountain Dew. I used to drink Mountain Dew, but I switched to this quite a few years ago. Oh, about 8 years ago, I guess. So here is the back. And, this is in really good shape. I mean, this is in mint condition. And to have not only something that's rare, but to have something in good condition like this. Yes, there are a few creases on the jacket. As you may not be able to see them, but there's a few creases here and there. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. And so, definitely keeping it in these, protective sleeves to keep the ink in good shape and to try to keep the gloss there if I can. Keeps the dust off as well, so I always put all my LaserDiscs in a plastic bag to keep them, and these are actually for record albums, but they work great for LaserDiscs because LaserDiscs are the same size as an LP, so these little LP protectors work wonderful for LaserDiscs. But yeah, and this is done in widescreen. So this is done in letterboxed. Just trying to think of what the aspect ratio is. I'm sure it's probably got an aspect ratio rating on here somewhere, but I'm not really seeing it. But yeah, this was like a 1998 movie. So anyway, but yeah, this is a very rare title. And I watched it last night. It plays perfectly all the way through. There is no disc rot whatsoever. Very happy with this, and just happy to have it in my collection. And the newness is starting to wear off, but when you see something that you want to buy and you buy it and you're waiting for it to be shipped to you, and the anticipation happens, and then when it's finally in front of you, you love it, you cherish it. And then after a couple days, I'm like, it really wasn't that big of a deal. But no, it's so awesome to have this movie on the LaserDisc format. Now, of course, they had this on So the only, well, there's a few ways that you can get this movie. You can get it on VHS, you can get it on LaserDisc, you can get it on DVD, you can get it on Blu-ray. I'm not sure if they've got it on 4K yet or not. I imagine that it would definitely come. It's probably going to be on 4K if it hasn't already. You gotta admit, some of those 4K, my brother has a 4K TV. He has a Samsung. And Samsung, they weren't very known for making very good stuff. But the 4K TV that my brother has a nice picture. It really has a nice picture. And you can tell a slight difference between HD and Ultra HD. You know, you got 1,000 lines versus 4,000. So, yes, the 4K, you can definitely tell the difference. And I like high definition just as much as the next guy. But I've never forgotten my roots. And anyway, that stupid light went out. Anyway, but I've never, forgotten my roots. And, hey, LaserDisc paved the way to DVD. And DVD paved the way to HD, DVD, and Blu-ray. Of course, HD DVD did not make it. But I think Blu-ray had more movie companies backing that format, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.